I am back after either not enough grinding or some might say too much grinding. As you can see, Star Destroyer is at its max level because I really want to try to use it since I kind of didn't use it at all. So I maxed it out just so I don't have any excuses. Nebuchadnezzar is almost at max, which I think I also wasted a lot of upgrade materials on it because blood amount did not seem to go up with the last two level ups. And I'm kind of doubting the breakability went up with the level ups as well since they're so low. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Like, obviously, it shoots a lot of bullets at once, so of course it'll have low numbers, but whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Spazzer is maxed, but I think that was basically last time we had that. Juggernaut is maxed. Arcadia was left at the wayside. I'll probably go about maxing all that out. Ranged, I guess what I did do was get everything up to at least level 12. Whatever the basic, like, sentry material was. I guess I could look at Discover. Does it even say levels on this? It doesn't, but I guess you can do the math. Yggdrasil, I tried to kind of get up a little bit, but didn't do much with it. I, like, one actually, barely anything. And I thought about maybe trying Diaspora again, but, you know, at a certain point, I just kind of didn't want to do the grind. Speaking of that, I did do the boss rematches. Hopefully I remember which ones were new. I think it was this. Consume 2 blood charges to survive fatal damage, leaving you at 1 HP. Kind of sounds neat, but doesn't sound neat enough for a badge slot, especially because it's 2 charges, which I guess is, you know, more reasonable now that I can max out my charges. This one's kind of neat. Heartbreaker. Increases normal attack power by 35%, but decreases maximum HP by 50%. If we fully max out Romeo's health in his upgrade window, that would basically just put us back at normal HP. So it doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I did read the descriptions on my own, but none of it really seemed that interesting. I mean, you could read it if you want. None of it's like scrolling. This is about like a show. This is about Paul Bunyan. And then this is about like a not Terminator. And I think this is the other one we got. Finger on the trigger. Reduces damage taken while reloading ranged weapons by 40%. I don't know if we take increased damage when reloading weapons, or if this is just you are a little bit more defensive when you can't move around. Seems okay. Doesn't seem great. Additionally, I did buy Malignant Dawn. Increases normal melee attack power by 20%. Increases damage taken by 30%. Badge featuring a person slashing with a Japanese sword. Looking closely, you can see that the face is definitely not human. Its objectives are a mystery, but apparently it's either an alien or a reanimated corpse. It is said that when worn together with a specific set of badges, it activates a special ability. So, presumably because we will only have 3 slots, we should have all of the badges of the set. I don't know what the special ability is, but it seems like it's just gonna amount to a glass cannon, because, like, all combined, you're gonna have 90% increased damage taken. Which, you know, maybe I definitely want to give it a shot. Obviously, you have a lot more, like, attack power with everything, which is kind of neat. But yeah, so that's basically done. Like most times, I did not do anything with the power-ups with Romeo. Bastards, though, I guess I should mention that. For the boss rematches, Mechanist is sometimes pretty good and sometimes not. Much larger bosses like, what was it, Enhanced Magnus, can't be pulled into the wormhole towards you. That being said, all of the bosses seem to be freezable and slowed. And then, Nosferatu obviously lets me get more Bloody Summers, which basically just works as a way to heal while also doing damage. And, I guess I should call them by their real names instead of, like, Slow Salim. It's not Slow Salim, it's spends a long time in the bathroom Where is her name? Warren. There it is. You are gonna still be slow, Salim. I'm sorry. This one has a M though for their name, Monica. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, when this works, it works great because it knocks down the enemy. You basically knock them down, frost them up, and then slow them down, which I believe it seems like does actually keep them, like, the duration of frost slow as well. So basically, you can just kind of shut down bosses or enemies for a while. They're also all maxed out, which is just fantastic. So, I feel like we're pretty good to get going. I didn't really, mention it before, or at least, like, take notice until I saw the, characters mentioning it whenever I went to, like, shops. But we are going back to the town hall, which I'm wondering how unique that is going to be. Am I doing this wrong? Is there a better way to cycle through this stuff? I think I see it up there. Because I'm holding left, and it ain't doing anything. Keypad don't seem to work. It, like that, why? Why did it go that way? Why is it going anyway? I am trapped. Eventually, I'll find where we need to go. There we go. Let's get zooming. And yeah, the grind's just pretty straightforward and easy. It's like, I can basically beat bosses in the rematches very quickly. I guess I should have showed off the times. I even like went back to Almost Monday. Actually, I think that's the name of a band. Whatever Monday's boss name was. Always Monday. I went back to them and beat them in like 30 seconds or maybe a little under 30 seconds. Very quick when you have like power pins and all that to use, but it's still just a slower option for getting money compared to quickly grabbing a shit ton of epic seeds to sell. And then, you know, if I wanted to get materials otherwise, I would just have to keep doing the dungeons, which are okay, but definitely not good enough for me to want to constantly be doing them. And realistically, too, in like a normal playthrough, I think someone would probably just be inclined to choose their favorite weapon and stick with that, and not worry about like leveling up 3 to 4 weapons to max. And like, I might still go about leveling up the rest of the weapons to max. I'm not sure yet. I did not buy the key yet as well. All of the grinding I did to level up the weapons would have been enough to get the key, so I can definitely get that eventually.
Prepare to fire eternal sleep.
I just got a little too lazy with it. And that's kind of where I meant, like, did I do too much grinding or not enough grinding? Not enough because I didn't get everything done. Too much because, you know, grinding is always too much, right? I know, like, because Fire Red and Leaf Green came out on Switch 2, that there was a lot of talk about, like, man, these old games suck because you just have to grind, which, like, you really don't if you, like, use critical thinking skills. But, you know, you grind if you want to. It might ruin the experience, it might not. I think this more so just gives me more options for fun. But it could also ruin the experience. Like, again, the Bastard setup seems a little too OP, but we'll see how it goes. It might not work great with crowds of enemies. Actually, it probably works pretty well. The more so the fact that I would have to wait for a cooldown if I use it in, like, waves of enemies. Even then, though, with them being max level, their durability, not durability, their, a cooldown rate is considerably lower. Whoa!
Yeah.
This is City Hall. The party sure is raging, is it? It's still the center of Deadford in this era, too. Something about something else. I don't know. I didn't really get a chance to see what that last bit was. I'm gonna also go around the building as well. But I don't have a sniper rifle to zoom in on that flyer. Well, if there's a sick rave going on inside, I almost picture this being like waves and waves of enemies, you know? Like a Blade bloodbath kind of situation. Probably gonna have stuff going on in the streets. I think I already looked at that before. I just wanted to get the autosave going in case we flounder. I still think, like, realistically, I am going to... Yeah, okay, no, that the party's thumping. Realistically, if I get hit, like, twice, I'm probably still gonna die, even though we're... over, like, 3/4... Oh, yep. We have, like, over 3/4 of our initial health. Alright. Mangoes and stuff. There's just so much stuff. So many ingredients that I really can't use because I'm not eating. I mean, that's also kind of the thing too, right? You don't really need to grind anything because there's other mechanics to take into account, but there's also the mechanics that are kind of set in place that seem like they're there to get the appropriate grind out. Like, I don't know how many... Let's say you want to actually do a fully upgraded weapon sting. How many red sentries would you need? And in that regard, that would kind of beg the question, then how many times would you have to run through the very hard dungeon to eventually get everything leveled up? Because, like, that probably would be the better way to go about getting the sentry if it wasn't for the cheesy steel job grind. But it's still just a long and kind of tedious process. But the grind is also long and well, shorter and tedious, which is better than long and tedious. Not to mention, too, how expensive the key and the badge I bought was. I don't know what would be the more, like, appropriate way to do that. Except for, like, I refought the most recent bosses we have. Like, I didn't have any other ones to refight. But I did not get that much money out of doing that. Which, like, to an extent, you can maybe enjoy refighting the bosses to try to get a best time. But I still think that amount of times you would be doing that isn't really enough to get you a good amount of money. Not to mention with this grind too, I could have totally went about probably fully upgrading Romeo's stats. I'm saving that for naturally getting money just for the sake of not overindulging. That was a lot of chests to pick up for ingredients that we're not going to use, and I'm going to say it's weird lighting, but it is just the rave going on. We did get some red sentry. Who the hell are you? I was invited.
Mr. Romeo Stargazer, yes? Also known as Deadman?
I cannot hear you.
Yes, you do.
It is far too loud. Yeah! Are these all zombies? Oh, she really is just DJing. Is it?
Don't let yourself get fooled, Romeo. It's an extremely simple trap.
I'm going over there because it's a trap.
Damn, you've got a stubborn boy.
Think the music's gonna stop, or are we gonna be thumping this whole time?
Hey!
These guys are rotters, right? They're not attacking us. This just shows there's no difference between humans and rotters when it comes to loving music. Is that what this is? Yeah, it's the power of music. Yeah, I love the power of music. I don't love seeing all of these trap portals. Let them go. They're all in sync too. There's also a lot less in the crowd than in the cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, music! Hey, that's not supposed to happen. Guess routers are just routers regardless of the circumstances. Then we'll just have to fight back. Slice them to hell, Romeo. Man, they definitely chunked a lot of my health, but thankfully... Oh.
Yeah.
Huh? They started dancing again. This is weird. They aren't even attacking. Are they changing according to the melody? Is it possible that Juliet's controlling them? I mean, I would assume so. With music? How does the map look? I mean, I guess I don't know what I was expecting. At the very least, it looks like none of the other rooms are available. And it looks like this is locked. One-way door. Never mind, one-way door. Did we know about those before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here it comes again. How good would it be to just like stay here and constantly get experience? Is that a possibility? I'm starting to get dizzy here. So far too dark. They're gonna attack us again once the melody changes, right? Probably, yes. Sorry if that worked. How long is this gonna go on? Ah, I'm dying! You say that, but sometimes this kind of thing just sort of stops. So that's why it's a one-way door. So I guess they're saying that it's gonna keep going. That was bullshit, Grandpa. We're gonna need to stop this at its source. Well, that seems like a great time to use Star Destroyer. The only thing I wish I had was my like item finder on, I guess. Oh, now it's like a real fight. Okay. Is that new? Shoot those. We're gonna just wait for you to kind of chill. Okay. That wasn't very chill. That wasn't very chill either. What the fuck just happened? Alright, we're fine. I don't think I really did this correctly. Me. Feel a little bit. Oh, it should have jumped a little bit more. I should have jumped a little bit slower. That's the ticket. What move is this? Oh, it's just summoning and then... Oh, fuck you. Supposed to leave. mean, it should be fine, unless if there's, like, multiple waves. So was that just the strong executioner guy before? So I feel like he had more moves. Oh, we can just go up. Yo! Dead. Okay. I guess he had a slow death.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Juliet. Juliet. Is that you?
Wait for me at the clock tower.
I don't know if I'd really trust her if she just disappears.
You should be able to get there from the roof.
I guess we gotta go.
Alright, that was fun.
Get ready to go.
Is the music gone completely, or is it just because we're close to the... It's just because we were close to the thing. Okay. Looks like none of these were real doors. These weren't. The one way probably is.
Charged up.
We just have to open that from the other side, right? That's why it's like that. Dead Man. Are you singing, Dead Man? No, I was dancing. It's a club. You don't sing there. A poet once said that poetry doesn't simply fall from the sky. It is found by searching through town and bumping into it where you find its scent. A poem is a clashing of words. Poetry is an endeavor that builds from with impact. Builds form with impact. I got like a lot of those words wrong in my head. Builds form with impact, excuse me, and is merely an incidental manifestation of the abstraction contained in those words. Wow, so apparently poetry was right there all along. Yeah, I'll travel to subspace. I'm sorry, did this building have a clock tower?
Yeah.
Damn, I fell. Having a physically walkable space would help, but right now it's all just particles. It is true. I do see particles. Guess I can... I have no reason not to, throw some enhancements at Romeo. I don't think I had too much extra left over, so... it should be fine. Yeah, basically just loop around here immediately. It does still feel weird to... go backwards. That heart. Like, and it also sucks, though, because it's like... you know... we're basically just not gonna get that health upgrades. Too far away. Alright, decent amount of upgrades there, though. Looks like there's only one more Bloody Summer upgrade. I'm curious where that is. For, like, the health gained from it, right? I'm assuming this is what that, key is for. Which just has you go up and around? I'm curious about that. It seems like I would have to still get, you know, grind for even more money. I wonder if you can go in the portal, though, from the other side to not have to circle. And then you get into another portal that leads somewhere. Okay, that was a distraction. So I need to make my way back over here for, like, way more health. And for the last Bloody Summer. So... yeah, that works out. Just zip back over there. I'm gonna skip a heart. Obviously, I'm probably wasting a lot of... yeah, that, I mean, that works. Obviously, if I actually reset things, I could probably make my way in a bit more of a precise path, but for the sake of just having stuff done, we at least have a decent next goal. Oh, good, we got Red Sentry. That, we have that next goal to kind of just go get a bunch of the extra healing that I would want. I almost feel like I just don't want to bother with trying to reset the pathing on Cannonball because I think at that point I'm just gonna want to guess that that's walkable now. Now if you re-enter a Nirvana TV in the real world, you probably won't fall. That's great. If I reset my Cannonball run, I probably would just want to go for an optimized route to get everything. Oh, we got a new one here. So we're like in a basement now, okay. I forgot that a new TV showed up. Deadman! Raise your voice, Deadman. Again, it's the club, you have to because you can't really hear if you don't raise your voice. Or no one will hear you if you don't raise your voice. The first commercial radio broadcast across the sea came from Pennsylvania in 1920. The announcement that Harding had won the presidential election reached Manchester. For what will you raise your voice now? What can you say that you have won? What has Romeo won? I mean, he really wants Juliet, but I don't know if that's... I don't know, man. It's like, it's kind of a point of how much is it worth it, really? I guess I didn't really look at the actual map. Looks like the basement is relatively closed, which I kind of appreciate. Rooftop. Okay. I mean, yeah, it looks the same, mostly.
Hey!
Romeo, there's a space-time pharmacy. Thanks. I don't really need to get my bearings, Grandpa. I'm good, Benjamin. So one of these staircases doesn't lead to a way out. I'm like really bad at aiming at his shoulders. I don't know if it's because he's blocking. You would think bullets would be able to, like, break through a little bit. That worked out. Okay, so I think this is the bonus one then. Bonus. Original Bastard Seed. That sells for, like, 200. That's not good enough. What? I did all that just for an Original Bastard Seed, and this is what I get? I mean, fully upgraded Star Destroyer works pretty well, but I also almost feel like the faster weapons is still the best option. Like, this is the thing. I don't really know what the rate of attack is, but Star Destroyer has an attack power of 39. Juggernaut has an attack power of 24. If Juggernaut doubles the amount of attacks it can perform, it already outperforms Star Destroyer. It doesn't have as much breakability, so I don't know how much... Like, I don't know if that... I feel like that is still effective by how much you can attack in, like, a given moment. So, I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like a slow weapon's a great idea. Even, like, Arcadia is a little too slow for my liking. Spazzer and Juggernaut work pretty well. I don't know, man. Fun thing I noticed when I was grinding, though, these things to the right of Romeo's, like, belt, the, like, thing that hangs the lowest, is the bastard pods. So whenever I use them, they disappear until they are charged enough. I kind of thought maybe, like, the pills we used might have been on the belt as well, but I didn't notice anything like that. It's not like important, but I like small details like that. Having like a visual indicator of something on you. I'm doing it. I will say, as much as I don't focus on it, I would love to get a increased reload speed. I don't even know where the big boy came from. This was not open before. Wait, was this where? This wasn't where I came from, right? No, these are the basement stairs. I'm stupid. I'm like not internalizing maps very well here. We just went through the basement. So that's why those are unlocked, because I guess they both have been fine. Is this the one I came up? And the other one... I guess it is. I really must have gotten myself flipped turned upside down. I thought I came up over here for some reason. And we already determined there was nothing going on here. Back at it again, dead man, you innocent young man. Bad habits, shackles, constraints, and karma, though bound by restraints, remain true to thyself. I think that's a default. Let me in. I missed the club life. So we just kind of have to keep climbing up, it looks like. Oh, coconut milk. Thank goodness.
What's this?
Again, I am... Oh, no! I've been blocked! I am grateful... So it looks like you need to, like, unlock the moon thing. That I haven't fully grinded out Red Sentry, just because it makes sense that I would eventually find a handful of them in treasure chests. Not that it really matters that much. I can see a TV high up in the front. So I guess just go around in the real world. I guess that's supposed to be the stage. Or maybe the door unlocks. Not the door, the I mean, yeah, the door. The staircase door. There was like a one-way. Because, yeah, unless if I wasn't paying attention, we did not get that. That noise was... the music scared me there. I think the one-way is not available. Was there... Oh, I could go this way. I'm silly. I'm a silly goose. There was a normal staircase right over here. Maybe I shouldn't have done this because the big boy might have respawned somewhere. Yeah, well, we're not gonna go in there. I got the pen, that's all that really matters. Made that noise. Oh, you guys. Oh, I should have, No, it worked. I think I got confused. My, sometimes my bastards confuse me and I think that they're someone else. I like the way that Mantis got caught in the, with this group of enemies. I love the sick jump I did. I'm gonna get that out real quick. Bloody Summer is just so good. It's gonna be a key, yes. Can't do that from the side. I kind of hate these obstacles.
Ready to go.
They're more like annoying than anything.
In the bastards.
I thought a trap would come out of that. Oh. Maybe not a trap, but there's a... Shouldn't have tried to charge an attack. Big damage. Vault key. Alright. Well, I'm glad I went into the bathroom. Enemies! Why is there another dungeon portal here? That might have been overkill. And also somehow underkill because I missed a couple of enemies.
Ready to go.
I'm just happy that right now I'm not picking up normal sentry. Makes it feel a little bit better that I
Keep your wits about you.
got that part grinded out. Ow.
It's working.
Working. There's nothing in here. So we definitely want to unlock this moon one because that should unlock a way down. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Oh, fat boy. Yeah, maybe it wasn't worth it to set you up right away. Ah, fuck. Oh, Mantis. Oh, no. I chose the worst time to try to do that shit. Oh, I can still try to slow Salim a little bit. Mantis, can you stop? I thought I had Bloody Summer. I mean, I do now, but I thought I had it earlier. Okay, open from this side. Yeah.
Bastards are charged up. Get ready to go.
Ready to go. Some bullshit's gonna happen in here. But also, I think this is where the enemies came from, so probably nothing to worry about, right? Dang, can't open it from the side. It doesn't look like there's anything over here. Wasn't gonna stop me from checking.